Hi friends, it's Mrs. Kilday here for Sunday story time, my favorite time of the week, you know. Today we have a story called The Otter Who Loved to Hold Hands by Heidi and Daniel Howarth. You can see the picture of the otter. So we need to know a little bit about otters when we read this story. So first let's hear the word otter. Otter. Are you saying it with me? Otter. Anyway, an otter is an animal who lives in the water, sometimes rivers or ponds. Otters love to swim. They love to dive. If you go to the Blue Hills Trailside Museum, you might see an otter. I know they have an exhibit with otters. That might be a fun thing to do someday. Their otters have little slides and they slide down them. Very cool. So today we're going to hear about this otter who loved to hold hands. I look at this picture and I see 3 otters. 1, 2, 3. And I think, oh, maybe they're a family. Maybe they're a mom and a dad and a little otter. Or maybe they're 2 moms and an otter. Or 2 dads and an otter. Maybe they're a grandma and a grandpa and an otter. Or an aunt and an uncle. Or 2 aunts or 2 uncles. We know all families are different and all families are special. This little otter's family is special too, just like yours. Let's find out what this otter does. The otter who loved to hold hands. Every night when they go to sleep, Otto's family holds hands so they don't drift apart. Drift apart means float away from each other. And every morning when they wake up, they all let go again. Except for little Otto. You can see a picture of them holding hands. That is a true fact that otters really do kind of hold hands and stay together when they sleep at night because they're floating in the water. Otto worried about swimming. He worried about diving and he worried about getting lost. But most of all, he worried about being alone. It's not fun to worry about something. Do you have something that you worry about? Everybody has worries. The important thing to know about worries is to share them with someone. Worries feel really big, and then when we share them with someone, they feel really small. So tell a grown-up if you have a worry. Every morning, his mom said, "Please let go, Otto. I can't do anything with you holding my hand." But Otto shook his head. He did not want to let go. I love the pictures in this book. "I can't swim on my own," he squealed. He knew he would float, but letting go was still so scary. What if he drifted? "You can do it," Mom said gently, but Otto shook his head. He did not want to let go. You see him in the pond? The other cubs enjoyed playing chase and splashing. Oh, so now we knew a baby otter is called a cub. Can you think of another animal that has that name? Something else called a cub when they're a baby? A bear? Or a lion? Maybe you can think of more. Otto he wanted to join in, but he couldn't let go of his family. "Go and play," they said. "We'll watch you from here." But he shook his head. Oh, he didn't want to go. "I'm scared," Otto cried. It's okay to be scared sometimes. Everybody's scared of something. I'm scared of thunder and lightning. I really don't like it. "Don't let go," Otto begged as his mom tried to swim away. "I'm right here," his mom sighed, but Otto just held on. Mom and her shell bobbed and rocked as Otto clung to her. Do you see the bugs in this picture? Right at the top? Those are dragonflies. Sometimes when I go on vacation, I see those. They are beautiful. And they land right on me, and they don't hurt me at all. When Mom finally opened her oyster shell, Otto saw a beautiful shiny pearl gleaming inside. "It's amazing," Otto said. "Oh, look, there's an otter inside that looks just like me." So now I'm thinking, if he's opening an oyster shell, he must be in the ocean. Otto reached out to the little otter in the pearls. And before he knew it, he's seeing his reflection. Like kind of when you look in a mirror, that's a reflection. He was holding the beautiful pearl in both hands. He wasn't holding on to his mom anymore. How do you think he feels? He saw a happy otter floating all by himself, and he realized it was him. He's so surprised. Remember, he was afraid to float all by himself. "We're so proud of you," his family said. "Well done." "I let go," Otto cried. "I'm floating on my own and I'm fine." "Hooray, come and play with us," called the other little otters. So now every day Otto splashes and he swims and he plays with his friends. He's a very happy little otter. You see them splashing and swimming. What game are they playing? Can you see it? I'm thinking hide and seek. But he still looks forward to nighttime when he and his family hold hands as they drift off to sleep. Remember, we know now that otters hold hands at night when they go to sleep so they don't float away from each other. Oh, here's baby Otter. He's waving to us. He's so happy. So I'm wondering about that book. Otto was afraid to do something, and then once he did, it was okay. So you know what, friends? I think it's okay to be afraid of trying something new, but I think it's important to try. And maybe we need to try a couple of times. That's okay. That's how we learn new things, right? It was great having story time with you tonight, friends. I'll see you next week.